Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy Sean Mack. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. Appreciate y'all. We're going to hop right into it. We're going to talk about this boxing with Manny Pacquiao, Tank Davis, and what's happening with Jake Paul. First, I want to preface by saying this. I feel both sides on this one. As far as Jake Paul fighting Tank Davis, I feel people when they saying, man, this is horrible for boxing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good look for boxing because it's not really an exhibition as they're trying to push it. Jake Paul fight, if I say he's going to come in at 190 something, Tank probably can't get no more than 140, 145, 47 at the most. So I feel when people say that it's bad for boxing, but on Tank's side, how often do you walk into one fight that possibly could make you $80 million? The numbers are a little skewed right now. They're saying 30 to 80 from the gate, and then you have the pay-per-view, not the pay-per-view, the Netflix numbers that's going to come in. So I'm not sure how much is he getting, but I know it's damn near sure he probably will make more money in this fight with all his fights combined throughout his career. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be close to it. You might say, Sean, what that got to do with Manny Pacquiao? Well, little did we know that they made some statements that Manny's camp been trying to get that fight with Gervonta Davis for the past 2 years. No one really knew about that. So this was kind of Manny's dream fight. If he came back and box, he would like to box Tank Davis, someone short, his size, explosive, kind of reminds you of a little bit of a young Pac without the knockout power. Well, the extremely young Pac reminds you a little bit of, but it would have been nice to see them get into the ring, but it won't happen now because Jake Paul is going to pay him the money and Tank's going to fight Jake Paul. He's not going to even rematch Lamont Roach. The WBO is trying to take his belt. It's a lot of things going on with there. They're trying to prevent that fight from happening and make him fight who they want him to fight, Lamont Roach or someone else. I forget who it was. You know, I don't feel that Tank Davis, Gervonta's actually ducking Pacquiao or Roach. A little bit maybe, but one thing he's doing is getting to that bag. He's choosing a big bag of money, a suitcase full of money, over fighting them two guys. Because Gervonta might be out of boxing soon. He got a lot of issues on outside the ring, legal issues and stuff like that. So he probably don't even want to box no more. And he's figuring if I get this bag, I'll be good. I'll be straight for the rest of my life, and my family will be good. My whole lineage will be good. But what I'm gonna do is this: I'm gonna get into this article about Pacquiao not being able to fight Tank Davis, and he feel that he's ducking him, and it was his dream matchup. And I'll be back to spit some more of that hot fire holler. This is from Seconds Out. Manny Pacquiao's hope of facing his #1 target have taken a major blow. Manny Pacquiao made a sensational return to the ring in July at the age of 46 as he challenged Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. It was the first time that the Filipino icon had been back in the ring since August of 2021, and that many fans had concerns that he would be way past his best against one of the current best in the division. But Manny Pacquiao managed to prove a lot of these doubters wrong though, as he competed with Barrios throughout all 12 rounds, as it was scored a majority decision, with some people even believing he had done enough to be crowned the new champion that night. It was expected that an immediate rematch would take place, but Pacquiao is believed to now be targeting another name instead, with one in particular at the top of his list. Speaking with World Boxing News, his manager Sean Gibson revealed that Pacquiao has always wanted a fight with Gervonta Davis. Quote, his dream fight is Gervonta Davis. He loves that fight. He tried to get that fight for a couple of years now, end quote. But any plans for that bout to take place next have been squashed though, after it was announced that Davis is set for a shocking clash with YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul in November. Instead, Davis is the reigning WBA lightweight champion. He was last in action in March when he could only manage a majority decision draw with Lamont Roach. It was a controversial result, with a rematch expected to come next, but Tank has instead opted to face Jake Paul. Paul has become known for his bizarre matchups, having taken on a 58-year-old Mike Tyson back in November, and he will now face someone in Davis that the problem child has weighed nearly 100 pounds heavier than in the past. As for Pacquiao, he would now have to turn his attention to other options, with the likes of Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia also believed to be in the running for his next opponent. You know what? The most interesting thing that I heard when I read that was Pacquiao been trying to fight Gervonta Davis for a while, because he's been a senator in the Philippines for a minute, and then he reran and he lost a few months ago. But it's crazy to me that he's been trying to fight Gervonta Davis and no one's actually talked about it. That was his manager saying that he's been trying to fight Gervonta Davis for the last few years. And let me tell you this, I'm far from a casual, but that Tank Davis fight against Jake Paul, a lot of people not going to want to watch it because they feel it's not boxing. The true hardcore boxing fans, but I tell you this, they're lying. They're going to watch that fight. I'm going to watch that fight because it's interesting. It's like seeing a big old bear fight a chihuahua. You really want to see what's going to happen. If this was just your average 190-pound guy walking down the street talking about Jake Paul fighting a real boxer, a knockout artist like Tank Davis, I would say that guy has no chance. Tank Davis, the professional fighter, would knock him out. But Jake Paul has made himself into a formidable opponent. Who wins? I don't know. Got to see footage. Got to see if it's actually real. Someone getting paid off? I don't know. Someone getting paid off to lose? Someone getting paid off to win? Or they getting paid to be a draw because it is an exhibition? Who knows? But I can tell you this. The two opponents that they mentioned, Rolly and Ryan Garcia, are two fights that I think would do extremely well on pay-per-view and in the venue and just have the hype of boxing world talking about it. I believe that that's a nice fight. Who would I like to see? Rolly or Ryan Garcia fight Pacquiao next? The Rolly would be good because I think it'll be a better fight than Ryan Garcia because he didn't look that well. Ryan's still dealing with a lot of mental issues. I don't know sometimes with Ryan. Sometimes it seems like he's good. Sometimes it seems like he's local. I don't really know. But I would like to see Manny Pacquiao fight either of those two boys. It's a shame we won't get the Tank Davis and Pacquiao fight, but that's boxing for you, right? People chase the bag. It's all type of crooked stuff going on that you don't know what's going to be the outcome of certain things. So I'll keep an eye on this fight. I'm going to keep an eye on that Tank Davis and Jake Paul fight, and I'll be bringing some more news to you as soon as I get it. Oh, yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention before I get on out of here. Appreciate y'all. Remember, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video and share the video. As I say, I'm a small channel, and I couldn't do it without y'all, and y'all show me a lot of support. But make sure you hit that comment section and make sure you subscribe to the channel. But I've been hearing people say that they gave Manny Pacquiao a draw, and he didn't deserve that against Mario Barrios. You have to be out of your cot-picking mind to believe Manny Pacquiao didn't do enough work to at least get that draw. You must just be a Manny hater, because to me, Manny Pacquiao won that fight. Hands down, I believe Manny Pacquiao won that fight. But for people to say that the judges gave it to him, who gives someone a draw? People saying they was trying to give him the draw since Lamont Roach and Tank Davis went to a draw, so it would have been two fighters coming off of a draw. That don't make no sense. Tell me where that makes sense at. That makes no sense. The things that people say in comment sections, not just in mine and other people's comment sections, is just off the hook to me. On that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. I'll stop being horrible in that comment section. Act like y'all got some common sense. I'm out.